It feels like a really good time of year to talk about sinking funds, so we're going to talk about sinking funds in a small mini part series. I talk about sinking funds every time I do my budgeting videos, and I often get questions about what is a sinking fund, what are the basics for getting started. So a sinking fund is a short-term savings account that you fill up to reach a specific goal. For example, you might have a vacation and you might want $1,000, so you're going to start a sinking fund, and instead of getting $1,000 the month you have the vacation, you're going to put aside $100 or $200 in the months leading up to the vacation, and that's a sinking fund. Now is a great time to start a back to school or kids sinking fund, and I'm going to walk you through my kids categories in my kids sinking fund. 3 years ago, every time back to school season came around, I just put it all on my credit card and then slowly paid it off, and I was accruing interest and I was in debt. And so what I did was I took all of my spending for back to school and I figured out how much it was in total. That was about $300 or $150 per kid for my 2 kids or $100 per kid for my 3 kids. This didn't include clothes and shoes, which I have in a different sinking fund. Now, $300 may not be a lot for some people, but for my budget, having to spend $300 all at once was very difficult. So instead, I took that $300 and I divided it by the 12 months in the year, and I started putting aside $25 a month every month from the day school started until next year's school supplies. If you look at my sinking funds now, you don't see school supplies anymore as an individual sinking fund, but you do see kids' activities. So let me show you all of the categories I save for my kids. I have $300 per year on school supplies, $100 per month on swim lessons, $250 every 4 months for youth sports, $360 every year for our family zoo membership. According to these saving goals, this is just from my sinking funds planning spreadsheet that I have on Etsy. Right now I have the saving goal listed, and then I have it set to say that I have $0 saved so far. And the spreadsheet gives me 2 numbers. Number 1 is the monthly contribution by the due date. So this is how much I need to contribute each month to make the next goal, which if you owe this soon, that can be higher than it would be if you were able to spread it out through the whole year. The other column is how much you would need to save up per month, assuming that you've already paid it and been saving for it. So this is evenly distributed across the frequency that you indicated. According to my sinking funds, I would need $218 every month for kids' activities. Now, if you look at my monthly budget spreadsheet, I set aside $250 for kids' activities. Drop any comments that you have about sinking funds in the chat, and I'll make sure to answer them in the next video too.